Years of silent contemplation, George came to the conclusion that life is meaningful. But today it's not going to be about George, it's going to be about birds. I have finished my birds calendar, and since last week I have been wondering a lot about, or thinking a lot about, what the format should be, as I'll talk a bit about today, because I have to do some choosing to do, and I think I maybe will end up using two different formats. But first off, let's take a look at the finished birds, because we have 12 now. I have 12 birds now all finished. Let's take a look. This is InDesign, so let's just go to Photoshop. Let's see, we have it here. Okay, so the first birds we are going to encounter is the January ones. See if I can get you guys a closer look here. Yeah, so there's January, a couple of freezing ducks, mallards from Copenhagen. Next up we have February, a couple of seagulls. Next, March, grey heron, one of my absolute favorite birds. Some consider them scary, I consider them quite elegant, but admitted also quite mysterious. April, we have a swallow. May, a woodlark to be specific. June, tufted duck. July, a blackbird. August, a couple of sanderlings here. Maybe a bit difficult to see, but we have the ocean line here. Very funny bird, fun little bird. Let's go to September. Sleeping pigeon. This was the one that I did in the last Monday doodle. October, a night owl. And a very sketchy tree that I considered to sharpen more and do more details on this tree. But then I thought, nah, you know what? Sometimes it's better just to keep this sketchy impression. And I really like it. So November, black crow. December, robin redbreast. So those are the 12 birds all in all. What I'm going to do now today is do the lettering. And I've already done a bit of testing here when I had to figure out the composition here of the calendar. So I will do this kind of lettering. I also have my notes here with the notes, the lettering that I have to do. So I have to do the numbers from 1 to 31, obviously. I have to do the year. I have to do the weekdays, the months. And then I have to write all the different species, both in Danish and English, so that it will be available also on my Buy Me Coffee profile. So there's a bit of lettering to do. I think I will just focus on maybe, I don't know, the weekdays and months for today, because it's not that interesting to see me lettering. But the thing that I've been struggling with in my mind this whole week actually is because I have this template here, calendar template. That was my original plan, to just do it like this and then do my own design here, of course. And that worked out perfectly. Then I realized that there's something called a family calendar. And apparently what they like to do in families is that they have these lines here. So instead of fields like this, they have lines like this, which is also really cool. And I like that. And then you can, you can do a column. Oh, this is my left hand. This will not be pretty. You can do a column for each family member. And I understand that. And so I thought, should I do this type of calendar, or should I do this type of calendar? And currently I'm doing a vote on my Instagram profile, and you're also welcome to tip in with your opinion. Should it be the classical one with fields for your wall calendar, or should it be family style? I'd love to hear your opinion on this, as well as your arguments. And I might end up do two versions actually, but I'm just interested to see what the arguments are. So if I choose to do two and also include this family calendar, I have to make this drawing up here a lot smaller, as you can tell, because I don't have room for this. See, this is 20 days. So if I scoop this up here and put in the extra days here, I just might squeeze in these, and then this drawing obviously has to be cropped. See, this much of the drawing has to be cropped. So it will definitely be a different calendar. So it will be tricky to see how much, for instance, how can I crop this drawing here? And also the crow here. What will it look like if it's only like this, for instance? Maybe it could work, I'm not sure. And also the night owl could be pretty also just like that. But we'll see. I'll probably end up doing both versions, and then I will print out after the demand. I definitely won't be printing 50 of each at first, because what happens if I don't sell so many? Then it's just like bad for business and bad for the climate. So better off with just printing a small batch and then see what people like. But let's go ahead and do some lettering. Let me just switch. Oh, and also, I hope you have a splendid Monday. I'm sitting here with Snufkin, who's playing on his flute. That was excellent. Now let's do some lettering. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Just gonna grab myself a piece of paper. Otherwise it will be difficult. I'm going to use this pencil here, which I also used for most of the sketches, so it will have this harmony to it, hopefully. Sharp, of course. Let's start out with the numbers 1 to 31. Yeah. How small should they be? They should probably be as small as the calendar over here. So I'll try to make them around that size here. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14. And it is really not like I'm trying to make these, well, I'm trying to make the letters beautiful, but it's just my kind of loose way of drawing, in which I try to take into this calendar. I like that it has to be, I'm trying to find an expression where it's so as little formal as possible. I'm not really a big fan of formality. Ironically, I'm also not a big fan of calendars. I do like that you can organize your life and all that, but I generally don't like planning actually, which is kind of ironic. But I must admit, I do like to put my appointments in my calendar, or otherwise I get all distracted and little explosions in my head if I don't have control over it. It's a muddy life, isn't it? 31. And I'll also do the 2023 down here. Should that be big or should it be smaller? How did I do it over here? Okay, so a bit bigger. Yeah. A bit bigger. Like... And then I'll do the months, I think. Let's do it like that. I'll start out by doing the Danish ones. Also maybe fun to see how similar the Danish and English expressions are. March, April. In January, February, March, April, May. Oh, damn it. See, there I already made a mistake. I made the English one over here. Okay, yeah. So we have the English one over here as May. Let's just continue by Juni. Bit tired today. July. August. That's the same one as in English. August. August. September. September. October. I have to go up here. November. December. Christmas. Okay, so let's just go through what else do I need to do in English. I have to do February, I have to do March, I have to do... Oh, I have to do May actually. I have to do the equivalent to May over here in Danish, which is very close. It's not May, it's just May. So a lot flatter. June, July, August, September. Yeah, I'll just do the English ones that I need to do. Let's put a line here so that I know. And just also mark this one. Goes over here for the English ones. So January, how do you spell February? have to Google that. February. Oh, there's an R in there. February. March is also different than March, so it goes March. Just like marching, like walking. Never thought about that before. Is there a connection there? April is the same. Already have May, June, and July. With a Y if I don't remember that. July. Oh, July. Okay. August is the same. September the same. October. I believe there's an C in there. October. Yeah, there's a C in there, so I have to write that. October. Okie dokes. November, December. It's the same, right? It's the same. Yeah, that was the letters or numbers and the month. I'll just also do the weekdays. If some of you out there would find that interesting, just maybe chill to see. This is my material classes here. We have a whole bunch of things, stuff I'm working on at the moment. For instance, this one about Moomin. A bunch of other things up here. A sculpture. We need some paper. And this is actually just some paper I found in the trash bin. Someone just threw out this paper here. Finders keepers. Okay, so I need some weekdays. Yeah, and then on this one there will also be weekdays, only just it will be mon and chu and wed, just 3 letters. Start out with the Danish weekdays. Yeah, so we have mandag. And we have tirsdag. Oh. Tirsdag. Onsdag. And a fun fact here is that this ons here refers to Odin. So this is like Odin's day. We have the Norse mythology incorporated in our weekdays here. The same with the next one, which is Thursday. So this is actually Thor's day. Thor, the guy with the hammer. And also the very pop. Hello, Violet. Welcome to the channel. Nice to have you here. So Thor, yeah, also the name of the very, very big bestseller franchise thing from... I was about to write... yeah, okay, Friday. From Marvel Studios. Friday, okay. And Saturday, which in Danish is lørdag. So there we have that weird here. And then we have Sunday. I'll do the English ones over here. Monday. Tuesday. How to spell Wednesday? I never can remember. Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. Wednesday. Wednesday is apparently also a comedy horror show from the US. I saw there was a comment there. I didn't get to see it really. I'll just have to open up my YouTube thing here to see what was going on. Sorry about that. Just 1 second. Let's see if I can find it in here. Did you hear anything back from the publisher? Crafts with Violet asked. No, I didn't. I think they are. They said that. Oh yes, I did actually. Yeah, I did. Yeah, just that. They said thank you, and then they said we will keep you in mind. So I'm like put in their portfolio to think of if they have a script for a children's book that comes up, and they think of me in terms of the style. So yeah, they wrote back. Nice that you wrote that, Violet. And I also actually sent it to another publisher. So it's always good to have, play on different or several horses, if that makes sense. So if one fails, then I can always try the other. Friday. And as I also mentioned in the video, I write in the mail, it's been a while since I contacted you, so I actually sent them my portfolio for 2 years ago. And I recall at that time, they said, thank you very much for your portfolio. But yeah, true, it's very nice of them actually. Some people don't do that, I guess. And then 2 years ago, they said to me that they had been taking so many scripts in, so they were like just full in terms of their publishments, their upcoming publishments. And that was actually due to the lockdown. So people had a lot of time to work on their personal projects, and maybe some people had some scripts for children's books and drawings and so on that they could then publish. So of course that was a thing that had an effect on the whole calendar situation. So yeah, there are many good books out there to compete with. Those were the weekdays actually, and I'm not sure what else I could do at the moment. I could of course do. Yeah, thank you, Violet. I also really hope to. It's just a matter of time, isn't it? And if it will be 5 or 10 years, I'm ready to be patient. I could do the fields here, of course. But then I would have to use my window, unless I can. Never mind. I can actually see through, so I will just totally steal their design here and just work my own lines on top of their design. Let's see, we have it there. Yeah. Over here. Maybe this is just will be a bit too bumpy of a line. I don't know if people are gonna get tired of looking at the calendar if it looks like this. The last line down here. Just keep doing what you're doing because you love it. Yeah, true. That's true. Even though it can be, it is rough. Sometimes to be an illustrator, freelancing, because it's not like you have an 8 to 4 job and you don't have pension and holiday and all this stuff and money when you're sick and all that. On the other hand, I have a freedom that's quite unique. Just gotta be creative and keep working. It will happen. I can't really tell if the line ends up there. I will just make them go upwards like this. And we have one here. Okay, you too, Violet. Have a nice day. Thanks for tuning in. Just continue these last lines here because I'm also soon I'll close down the model doodle and I can perhaps play around with these ones in InDesign to see if they match up. So here we have the essentially just a copy of the lines that were on this design. Just I like this quirkiness of the design more, and just imagine if this quirkiness were then matched up with this hand lettering here, and also imagine that we have the birds up here like so. This is the general idea with it, with the calendar. So yeah, Thank you so much for tuning in. I need some more coffee soon, I can feel that. And please let me know in the comments what version would you prefer if you were to buy a wall calendar here. The one with the fields, which I just did, or the ones with the lines here. Hello Susanna, and welcome to the very end of this Monday Doodle here. Yeah, look forward to watch this lettering video here. But yeah, so the lines, the family calendar style, or the fields. Which one would you choose? That would be interesting to hear your arguments. I'm tuning out again. Have a lovely Monday, and I'll see you guys in this week. I'll upload a new video this week also. So yeah, I'll see you, and bye.